Hey guys, this is Crystal from Teen Infinite, and I'm here today with Meg and Nicole. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
How does it feel to be here today at your album release?
You know, it's still very surreal to me just to finally have my own body of original music out and to have all these people, including you guys, coming out to celebrate it and celebrate music. It's awesome.
How was the process like recording this?
The process was, it was a very interesting journey. You know, I recently went, you think that's picking up? No. Okay. I'm sorry. I got distracted for a second. There's noise going on outside. The process was very interesting. You know, I went recently from being in a major label to going independent, and I kind of took a few months off and just kind of figured out what it is that I wanted to do and what kind of music I wanted to make. And I went to a place where I was able to have no distractions and just disconnect from the world. This little studio up in the mountains, like literally, so no cell service, no Wi-Fi, and that's how these songs from Escape came about. And it was really just me sharing my story and telling my journey.
How long has this took you?
The process started, I would say, probably, was it March? Or February is when we started writing, and I mean, I'm still continually writing. I'm actually already starting to work on the next album right now, which is super exciting. Yeah, just to have Escape finally here is still very crazy to me, because, you know, I've had a lot of fans that have been supporting me on this journey for many years now, and it's just exciting to finally have this music to share with them, because they've been very patient and waiting for a while.
So how do you choose the songs to go on this? I know you guys have to like record a bunch of things and you have to narrow it down. Like, how is that? Like, how do you choose which ones you like and which ones you don't?
Well, yeah, usually that's probably what this next EP is going to be like, and that's what like the album before that I had worked on was like. But this one ended up, this was pretty much the first 5 songs that came together, and thankfully they all came out pretty fun and cool, and I think they reflect well who I am as an artist and kind of the direction I'm going in with my music.
And which song is the most personal to you?
The song that is the most wait for a second. I don't know if that's picking up or not. Okay. The song that is the most personal to me would have to be Escape, because that song is pretty much about the journey I went through after the relationship with the label, and just I went through a time period where I was trying to figure out like who I was as an artist, and even kind of like lost myself there for a second, just as a person in general. And, you know, so many people kind of telling me, you know, how I should dress and what direction I should take my music in. So just to take those few months off was really good. And Escape is just about, you know, kind of escaping, just from the getting away from the craziness and just going back to your roots and going back to Escape. Specifically kind of talks about a place that I go to that kind of helps me remember those moments and that I'm still the same person I was.
And you currently have over 2.6 subscribers on YouTube.
Yes.
Do you remember what it's like when you reached your first 100, your first 1,000, your first 100,000?
Yeah, it was pretty insane. I think a big moment for me was when I hit 100,000. That was like, whoa, like 100,000 people are looking out for new videos and new content from me. That's kind of when it became more of a job and a full-time thing. I was like, okay, so I have these people that are looking out for new content, and that's when I started, you know, posting more and more on YouTube. And now we're here, and I'm so blessed to have this audience that for some reason enjoys my weirdness and craziness. And thank you guys for watching the videos, and I just hope they enjoy this new music. That's all I can ask for.
And where do you think you would be without YouTube?
Where would I be without YouTube? You know, it's really hard to say because it's pretty crazy. You know, a lot of people used to go find talent in like local bars and things of that, and open mics, and I think, you know, probably still happens, but now most people just pull up their laptops. Let's see who's out there. And it's an incredible tool and platform to get your music out there.
And who have been some of your favorite people to work with?
Ooh, some of my favorite people to work with. I've got the opportunity to work with a lot of talented people. Boyce Avenue, those guys are super cool. Love those dudes. And I also really enjoy working with Lindsay Sterling. She's insanely talented. I'm like, how do you dance and do this at the same time? And it's perfect. And she's so sweet on top of it, which is amazing. And I think it's great that she stayed so humble through everything.
And what do you think has made social media like such a big source for like discovering new things?
I think social media is awesome because you're able to have a direct connection with your fans, and they're able just to reach out to you themselves through Twitter or Facebook, and you're able to connect with them directly, and that's pretty awesome. So that in itself is... I forgot the question now. I just totally forgot what we were talking about.
Like what? Like about social media? Like, how do you think, or why do you think it's like
why it's so big?
Yeah, like
yeah. I guess that too, and you're able to like kind of discover new artists from all around the world too, and you know you're able to just connect to everybody. You're able to reach all over. Like it's crazy to me still. I think I've probably said this a lot, but I'll still never get over it that I'm able to go to Europe and Asia. I mean, I don't have a song on the radio there. I don't have pretty much anything else going. It's just from people finding me online, and it's crazy.
And since you have this album out, or this EP out right now, what can we expect from you next? Are you going to go on tour, or what?
Yes, I am planning on going on tour to share this new music, and I am really stoked about that. I think it'll be fun. You know, I've grown a lot over the past year, and tonight's going to be exciting because it's the first time I have a bass player and like a full band and background singers, and it feels really good, so it's going to be fun. I'm getting spoiled tonight playing with the full band.
And is there anyone that you'd like to go on tour with?
Ooh, I would love to go. I think it's everyone's like dream to like collaborate and tour with Taylor Swift, probably. She's like, oh my gosh, queen. She's like redefined what it is to be like a pop star, and just she evolved over the years like so gracefully, and she's awesome.
I'll ask her to open for you.
Yes.
And we do have some fan questions. All right, so this is from Verona Percucu. I don't want to say it wrong.
Verona Percucu. I know you.
What is the best moment of your life?
Oh my gosh, what is the best moment of my life? That is a very difficult question. You know, this moment is pretty special I'm having right here. Like I said, just to be working on something for the past like 6 years, and to have I was unfortunately held back from releasing original music, and to get the chance to now put those originals out and have that side of my life shared with my fans it's awesome.
And also, can you describe with one word how you felt when Escape came out?
Ooh, how did I feel when Escape came out? I think
with one word.
With one word. Oh, super amazing, wonderful, excited.
Without spaces in between?
With no spaces in between.
And this is from @Melissa_S_91.
Hello.
Are you single?
Am I single? Yes, I'm single and ready to mingle. Actually, no. I'm actually ready to work on new music and tour right now. So
no time for that.
No time for men right now.
And
for fellas.
What does a guy have to do to impress you, and what do you look for in a potential date?
What does a guy have to do to impress me, and what do I look for in a potential date? Okay. You know, I always look for a guy who can make me laugh. I think that even in friendships, I find that like you either have that connection right away, like you connect on a humor level right away, or you don't. Because some people, like, they don't get my humor, and I'm like, and I have to tone it down, and then, but, you know, those people, when you have that immediate connection, it's just there, and someone who is respectful, and a gentleman, and yeah, that's what I look for.
Write those down.
Yeah, so, fellas.
And from Vivian, ha ha ha.
Vivian, ha ha.
What are your plans for Halloween?
My plans for Halloween, I actually think I'm going to be traveling on the actual day of Halloween. I'm going to be coming back from Florida. So I will have been on a Disney cruise doing some stuff with them. So that'll be fun.
Do you have like a costume or anything planned out, maybe?
I do. I have two. So one of them, because one is not enough, one of them is going to be a mermaid. Of course, mermaid. I've never been a mermaid before, and so I've always wanted to be a mermaid, so maybe a mermaid. And then there's this show called Bob's Burgers. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. Okay, you know Tina? I'm going to be Tina, and my sister's going to be Louise. And yeah, I already have the wig. It's from like Never Want to Let You Go. I had a little bob, so I was like, I'll just wear that, and I have a jean skirt, and I have Converse. Like, it's ready to go.
It's a little DIY thing.
It is, exactly. I think all I have to go is like find little blue shirt to go, and then I'm Tina.
And last one from Charlotte Azoff. If you had to be stuck in a music video, what would you choose and why?
That's a great question. If I had to be stuck in a music video, I think it'd be something with Maroon 5, Adam Levine.
Not animals.
Not animals. No, not animals. I saw that one. Not that one. And probably not Payphone. Something, I don't know, where we're just hanging out.
That's a nice
forever.
one. What's
and
a
ever.
PG video from them?
I know, that's what I was thinking. Like, what's like a PG, like Maroon 5, where he's just like chilling and chatting with the girl? Maybe he doesn't have one of those. So maybe we'll say something else.
All right, and lastly, can we just get a message for your fans, family, all your supporters?
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Just thank you for all your love and support over the years, and for sticking with me on this journey. And we're finally here to this step of sharing original music, and it's so exciting, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
And I lied, actually. Last one. Can we have all your social medias
Yes.
for those who don't already know?
You can follow me on Twitter at Megan Nicole. Check me out on Instagram at Megan Nicole Music, and you can also find me on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Megan Nicole.
Well, thank you very much, and be sure to check out Megan Nicole's new EP out everywhere.
Yes.
And check her out on tour. Taylor Swift is opening. So, see you guys later.
Another music video I thought of, California
Okay.
Girls, because there's candy everywhere, and like dancing gummy bears.
But she's like naked in that.
But I'll be on the other scenes. It's okay. There's cotton candy and candy clouds and all sorts of stuff. I don't know. That's an interesting question. If I had to be stuck in a music video forever, I know it wouldn't be my own Never Have I Ever, because that one was very difficult to film. Barefoot. Caveman.